Hello everybody, James here from ItsMuchMore, and today we are going to EGX in Birmingham. So we're leaving from Nottingham and getting on the East Midlands trains to the Birmingham International station. So here we are. When we arrived at the NEC, we was greeted with posters and banners showcasing some games that are coming out, or maybe also at the Expo as well, with some nice little Fallout 4, there we go, some Fallout 4 escalator advertisement as well. So we've got some big games from PlayStation, SEGA, Nintendo, Square Enix, Ubisoft, to name a few. So we're all looking forward to playing some of those games. There's also cosplay, merchandises, and a retro as well, and some familiar faces. We also noticed whilst we was trying to get in, some broken down arcade machines, which is never a good sign. But here we go, we've got the map, we're having a look, and we are starting off at the Res Zone South, East and North areas, and also the left field collection as well. So the first game that we played was Xing Ho Do, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's on the Xbox One, Switch and PS4. We had a look around as well, so that's the game we started off with first. Then we played a game called Bleed 2 by the same publishers developers, which was quite good as well. So it's a scrolling shooting game. Looking around the area, we also saw some card-based games from Shadow Era. There was a Sound Fall game, which was kind of like Gauntlet, but with the beats of the sound that you had to play it. This game was quite good. We got given a code for the Slin game, or however that's pronounced, Slain. Those guys were quite fun as well. Just a collection of games that were around the area. We played some of them, didn't play all of them, but just showing you briefly what was on display. There was Nintendo Switches on hand. You can buy special promotional games. This was quite funny, with a video clip of people laughing for some reason. And this game was kind of like Broken Sword as well, really good, old school Broken Sword. This game was like F-Zero. We had a good go on this, and we got given a Steam code for that as well. Great fun. Yep, this looked impressive, and it was called Ride Free. We had a go with this one. So yeah, really nice. It's also available on pretty much all formats, not the Switch. This was a good game. This was a music-based, well, your music-based character trying not to fall off the edge, in a puzzle-based game. Very difficult as well. This game was being played on projector. It's quite fun. In the left, left field area. TikTok was there, TikTok Taylor 2. Quite a fun game, being played on the mobile and other devices as well. Now this was a good game that I wanted to actually play. It's on the SEGA Mega Drive. It's Tanglewood, made by a big evil corporation. I spoke to the people there. They said they're working on the Dreamcast version as well, so I had a quick go on that, which was quite fun. Didn't know why Daniel Wakajavis played this game. It did look quite interesting, having to go through the radio stations and do the commands and talk to them using those buttons there. So it looked quite good. The setup as well, it's called Between Stations. That's quite a fun little looking game. Titanic VR, one of the games we was most looking forward to playing, with two different versions of the game on display. One was the exploration, the other one was the aftermath of when they hit the iceberg. So yeah, first time playing on a VR, very impressive as well, and looking forward to seeing what that was like. Sony area, always busy as always, with Spyro and other games on their franchises, with Spider-Man as well. Just panning around the arena, or not the arena, the NEC, and you can see the Destiny 2 area was quite busy. Spider-Man, newly released game, going to be quite busy for people that haven't bought the game already, just a chance to actually play it with the headsets on in the area. Yeah, PS4 version, it's only on PS4 at the moment. Fortnite was in the background as well, didn't go anywhere near that. PlayStation had a good display of games and consoles over the years as well, with their PlayStation VR. SEGA had Three Kings, Sonic Team Racing, 2 Point Hospital, Persona 5, and Fist of the North Star, to name a few games. Very good, very popular. Bit of a slowdown on the Sonic Team Racing game, or Team Sonic Racing, but hopefully they iron out that in the final product. I had to queue up a little bit to play this game, but it's like Theme Hospital. Very good, very impressive. Can't wait to buy it, that game. Nintendo had their Pokemon on display. It's Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Looks very good, and this one as well reminds me of the mobile-based Pokemon Go game. The Nintendo Switch version of Diablo was being played on the big screen with everyone to see. Star Link was also available on Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. You had the option to play on both formats, and we played on the Switch version of the game. Very good. We took, for some reason, a selfie. Don't know why, I think there's a competition going on. Metro, 40-minute wait. We didn't go anywhere near that one. Dark Pictures Anthology, they had a very good game on display called Man of Medan. But yeah, quite a spooky looking game. But yeah, we had a little go on it. Quite busy, so yeah. Soul Calibur on display. Fighting games are always good at these expos, and this was once again a busy game with a big screen. Everybody was excited to play it, kind of like a tournament based, or just sitting next to each other and playing it like you were in the arcades with the nice screens. Everyone seemed to enjoy themselves there. Surgeon Simulator CPR, co-op play ready. Still didn't understand how to play the game. Rocket Jarvis seemed to have his hand the wrong way round, and it didn't seem to work correctly when we was using it. But yeah, it had a nice booth set up as well, as if you was in the hospital ward. Very good there. They had some Minecraft areas, some old PC games as well, with Sonic and Pac-Man games, and then the retro game library. We didn't understand what to do first. We saw all these Xbox original consoles. We tried to go through the memory to play them, but then realised you had to actually go to the library and pick up the game and hire it out, sort of thing, and then put it into the Xbox. We played Capcom vs SNK2. Everybody was playing on the PS3, PS2s, GameCubes, across a number of different games. We had some retro games here from the Master System, Atari as well. So I think they had other games here across PlayStation. What we have: Nintendo 64, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, and I think there's a Super Nintendo in the corner behind that guy's shield. Then we had the arcade machines, which was also very, very busy across all ages, and yeah, some of the retro ones as well, really popular, with Pole Position in its original cab, looking as good as always. And then you had Hyper Sports as well. Atari's Star Wars was there, very good, very popular. Sega's Outrun arcade machine was there. I did have a go on this after this chap played through quite a lot with the partner that he was with. Had a go afterwards, and I jumped on that as soon as I could. Very good game. There was Asteroids, there was Tempest, there was Pac-Man, just to name a few, with some weird Street Fighter whacking game. On the other side of that was all the pinball machines that you can play. So if you didn't like arcades and you just wanted to play some pinballs, there was enough of them on display for you. You can also buy pinball machines there as well. Then we had the light gun section, so across all new and retro games, and there's a rhythm section as well, some Mambo de Mango, Guitar Hero, to name a few. Don't know what the World Cup section was all about. We saw a Sega Saturn playing Outrun, probably from Sega ages, Xbox with Halo, and then you had an Amstrad playing Head Over Heels, that's what it looked like anyway, and then you had a Sega Mega Drive playing Golden Axe, an Xbox with Time Splitters, and then you had an N64. There was a LAN section, PC LAN gaming, which looked quite interesting. Somebody didn't want to play Sega GT, they put Sonic Adventure in instead. There was merchandise, cosplay, other different stores as well. There was catering areas. It's all a very good event, and I quite enjoyed it, and bought myself a game from that stall as well. There was Numskull there with their 1/4-inch Pac-Man machine. Sega was also going to be there with their merchandise, but wasn't. And that was EGX 2018. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.